With love and peace, it's 101 Leafy, bringing you some Yokai Watch Wibble Wobble to brighten up your day. Oh my god, so nostalgic. I haven't said that in forever, and I'm not pranking you guys. Yokai community is crazy. I haven't even started streaming yet, and they're already like, Leafy's clickbaiting. Kill him. Okay, whatever. Why not try cranking the wheel? Guys, Wibble Wobble is back unofficially. No one really cares if it's official, though, because they're going to make it even better than it was before. Wibble Wobble had a lot of management issues, and private server means that they can do whatever they want with it. This is not my server. I'm not running it. Now, there is one issue with the server that you guys are going to notice. The music is broken. So there's sound effect, but the music is broken. It was you who freed me, and you must be my new master. Why don't you begin by telling me your name? Okay, guys, so the girl option, in case you didn't know, it's broken. It titles you the president, and it crashes the game if you choose it. Private server, thanks. But they're fixing it. I think they already fixed it. It's just funny. So we're going to go with it. Little Leafy, eh? Why it's a name like no other. I love it. Yes, it's the best name I ever heard. The very best. Axolotl asks, paid version. Will this limit the game functionality? The roguelike is free, and the chat versus stapper of the story is free. The only thing that's paid is additional story chapters. The roguelike is kind of the main reason I'm going to make the game. Everybody's like, what if Puni had a roguelike mode? And I keep asking that as well, right? So that's kind of the main thing. Now, honored little Leafy, I have something rather special to give you. Whisper gives you the Yokai Watch. Is my screen squished? Can I, like... I think we can make the screen fatter. Tablet? Okay, they would make us restart if we were resizing it. The Yokai Watch will allow you to see my fellow yokai. I think we'd better look around for some, don't you? Yeah, okay. Seems good. Little Leafy used the Yokai Watch. A yokai appeared briefly, but it ran away. Yeah, so you guys will know that it says, like, Wibwob rewritten on the title screen. Okay, personally. Using the original logo, okay, whatever. I guess you didn't replace it. Making a new logo, but using the trademark logo in the new logo? I don't know if they'll get in trouble for that. It is open source. It went that away, toward the residential area. After it. Warlock, what's up? Hey, look, there's a red cat Wibwob over there. Now, my setup's kind of unconventional for this game, so let me know if everything sounds good. I'm using a Wacom tablet, my drawing tablet. These wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey things, these are called Wibwobs. It's been so long since we've seen this screen. Let's make our way over to where the red cat is, shall we? Wait! I'm detecting the presence of a yokai nearby. Get your yokai watch out and investigate. I knew it! There's our culprit! Hey, Yokai Kitsu, what's up? M asks, is everyone ready for level 5 to take legal action against this? And it's been a while, what's up? Okay, so the thing is, it's open source, so what are they gonna do? Dude, this is like coming straight for Puni's throat. I'm just gonna warn you guys, you can private host Puni and get all the paid exclusive characters. And so, like, he's none too happy at having been disturbed. This is gonna cause a lot of noise in like a couple weeks, especially because of the remake thing, dude. I think some people are gonna go crazy over it. This will age really well, this clip. Like, clip it. That's gonna age really well. Looks like we'll have to fight our way through. Ready or not, little Leafy, here he comes. Keep in mind, Nier is down. Like, the game closed, and Japanese fans still got pissed over the private server for that game. Oh, yeah, you don't have any Wibwobs, do you? Here, I picked those ones up a little while ago. Guys, how nostalgic is this? Whisper gives you a Wibwob starter pack. Oh my god. Guys. Tavia Wilson, what's up? Oh my god, you played Wibwob back in the day with us, didn't you? Link up Wibwobs of the same type to make them bigger. Then tap them to pop them. Couldn't be simpler. Shall I explain how it all works while we're here? Yes. Because it's all translated to English. Rightio! Now that yokai at the top is your enemy. And these here are your yokai and their HP or health points. Streams by Boy says, we're going to need a tutorial for this one. I'm so worried about a tutorial getting taken down. But I guess I'll try it. What do I have to lose at this point? To attack the enemy, simply pop a Wibwob by tapping on it. Go on, give it a try. Pippity pop. Whack! Not bad at all. Now let's try and make a Wibwob bigger, shall we? Link up Wibwobs of the same kind to make them grow in size. Okay. My word, Little Leafy, you're a natural. The bigger a Wibwob is, the more damage it deals when you pop it. Why don't you try popping a nice big Wibwob for me? Well now, what have we here? Oh, a bonus ball. Lovely. Real Darkcraft, what's up? Wibble Wobble US APK with a private server is fire. Yes. A magic elf DM'd it to me. Email the hero DM'd it to me. Oh, a bonus ball. Lovely. These appear sometimes after you pop a big Wibwob. Tap them to make all the Wibwobs get bigger. Growth, a sure sign of progress. Let's continue, shall we? Wee. You can't make a private server. It's illegal. It's copyright. Make the private server. It's what Hemo the hero would do. Dramatic Evan Call music plays. And the private server gets made with like a bunch of magic. It's an APK. What does that mean exactly as X-Men? Guys, if you have to ask questions you're not ready to know yet, this is all very secret. When it's done and the bugs are fixed, you will be able to find out more. Look, here's the login stamps. Login stamp close. Okay, it crashed, but guys, I had to like download a program just to run this. Leonard, what's up? How much base content is in the free version of my game? Okay, so I'm mainly making it to make a roguelike version of like Wibwob and stuff, right? And so all that's going to be free. The full mode, like start to finish, everything that you can do in it. And then for the story, it's like Springdale, yeah. Next, I'd like to talk to you about enemy attacks. Yes. There's a little number next to your foe there. See it? That's the countdown until the enemy's next attack. As time passes, it ticks on down. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Ideally, I'd like the mobile version of my game to literally just be entirely free with no purchases. And then just the Steam version funds that. Because I don't buy games on mobile, and I feel like my own game should match my preferences. I did not make this. On the right, I thought you were asking me, I'm making a game that's sort of inspired by this game. And I've been absent from YouTube for a while because of that. I did not make this private server. That should be obvious. And when it reaches 0, blammo, whammo, kablooey. Keep your eye on it, and let's carry on, shall we? Here we go. Your HP is looking rather low, Little Leafy. If it reaches 0, it's game over. No pressure. Now keep going and try not to get clobbered. Where's the sound? Uh-oh. It was nice while it lasted? Okay, so we just gotta kill this guy with big Wibwobs. So the music is like encrypted or whatever, and I think that's why it's not playing right now. They're working on it. This is a closed beta test for a reason. If you're wondering why you can't play it, I guess the two biggest reasons that you've seen on stream so far are, the sound has issues and, lots of crashes, which is totally fine. This is wicked. This is the coolest thing ever. But the developers did this, not me. I'm not working on it. I'm kind of keeping an eye on it, though. I don't know if he wants me to name him, but, he kind of goes by Komasan or whatever, right? And so I'll just say that, and if you know, you know. Huffman says, hey, what's up, Huffman? I'm not sure who you are on the dev team, but he says the issue with the music is unknown, actually. The encryption is correct. We're so confused by this. Okay, low-key, can I ask you a really stupid question? Can you just have the music be like a different format that's not problematic if we're running it on PC? Does it have to be the game special format? I don't know. That's such a stupid question. I'm sure you've already considered this. I'm just curious. Like, I'm not asking as a suggestion. I'm just kind of curious. It's time to have a little talk about fever mode. Okay, so guys, in a game that's like Wibble Wobble, poll, would you guys want fever mode to be called fever mode? Or is like focus mode okay? Okay, I was kind of considering focus mode. Fever is like such a Japanese term. Like they know it in Japan for pachinko machines. Giggling. Why is Whisper saying giggling, dude? This bar down at the bottom of the screen is your fever gauge. You could probably change the format, but it doesn't matter and it's not worth the effort. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you. The more Wibwobs you link together, the more the gauge fills up. Huffman is Zura. Okay. So guys, he's the developer. He's the one, like, him and Darkcraft are fixing all the glitches. And Hardy are like the main people. It's open source. You can see every glitch fixed by everybody. But those are the main names that come to mind. Go ahead, fill her up. Take me to Fever Town. I freaking love the localization for this game. I'm so glad it's back. No time! Guys, the sound effect played. Don't worry. It worked. That means enemies can't attack you. Not only that, but your attacks grow extra strong too. K-Real, what's up? Now's your chance. Show no mercy. Any Wibwobs you pop in fever mode won't deal damage right away. Instead, you'll deal all that damage at once when fever mode ends. Here it comes! 10 seconds of fever mode. Pop those Wibwobs. I swear the sound effects were working for me at one point. Would they work if I reset it? I had the Yokai Watch Wobble. I had that. I got that to play, and I was like, oh my god, it's so nostalgic. JT, what's up? He says, get out of town. Yep. So you think it's clickbait until you click it, and you're like, oh my god, it's real. The nostalgia. It's hard to believe, but it's here. Being bug fixed. I find it kind of weird that the sound sometimes works. Now I'm really curious why, right? You said you don't know why. Koluga Z, he says, seeing Wibble Wobble play after so many years brings a tear to my eyes. It makes me so happy. We can have Mimikin A, we can have Liberty Neon. So I'm trying to get to the Crankakai because they have everyone in the Crankakai. They have Oranyon and the Mega Yokai. Let's be friends. We're not friends already, are we? Is it still worth playing Puni? This private server is free. It's open source. You can play Puni if you want, but you'll be able to self-host Puni. Mega Yokai aren't in the crank. Oh, the orange is in the crank. Someone literally posted themselves pulling it. How else would they have gotten it? Was it Darkcraft self-hosting it? Super Tiger says, is it bad to say I used to play this more than actual Yokai Watch? No, vertical format games on mobile are super accessible. Even though landscape games are pretty popular, the accessibility of vertical format games can't be overstated. Want to hear about how you make enemy yokai your friends? Yes. Sometimes yokai you beat in battle will want to be your pals. And giving them treats they like will increase the odds of befriending them. Give treat. You can't do the passes. You have to wait for the super shrine, Leafy. You're gonna fail the pass. Leafy, do the pass right now on stream for the hype. It's what Hemo the hero would do. And that's why I failed 6 Liberty Neon passes, or whatever it was. Let's finish this fight and see if we made a new friend. I'm sure this is common knowledge to some, but out of curiosity, what is your favorite yokai game? Great question, Axolotl. My favorite is Busters. We even did a replay through of it before the 3DS servers closed a couple years ago. I really love it. I love Monster Hunter, and I love the real-time action, being able to play as your yokai. Having a story where the yokai talk to each other and you get missions from other yokai in a little organization seriously reminded me of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And so, yeah, Busters is my favorite. But the sequel was outsourced, so it wasn't good. Don't ask about that. Okay. So I'm playing with the stylus right now on a Wacom tablet, my drawing tablet. Peak choice. I also love, okay, Psychic Spectre's amazing. It's like the most complete vision of Yokai 1. Yokai 1 Switch is so easy to get into and accessible. And then Yokai 3 is just like the pinnacle of anime-style cutscenes and side quest writing and fun presentation and lots of lore and world to explore and discover. You're pretty tough. Let's be friends. Yippity-doo-dah, a new friend. The first of many, I hope. Keep up the good work. So while Naida, the yokai on my head, or Kantetsu, he was never imported to Wibble, but he is in Puni. I would love to see him in this. Guys, put in Leafy Neon, a triple S rank, all attacker, with attack boost as the skill. I'm here to teach you how to swap your Wibwobs around. Enmanyan, you made friends with Jibanyan. The yokai Wibwob option has been added to the menu. Psychic Specters on Switch would be fire, says Xmas. I totally agree. English translation of 3 was a trip. Yeah, I mean, they had no oversight. Nobody cared. They could do whatever they wanted. Since this is a private server, will it get updates? Yes. Now, I'm not going to make anything, but let's say I had, like, a friend that was making something, and I couldn't tell you who it was. And their tastes were identical to mine. Maybe that will happen. This is where you can see all the yokai you befriended, and you can swap around the ones you use in battle, too. Why not try making Jibanyan one of your chosen few? All you need to do is drag him into place. Because translated Puni needs to happen. Using yokai of the same tribe will have certain special effects. These should give your team a little extra oomph. Good to know when there are 2 yokai you can't choose between. Wait, can we do the crank yet? I hope we don't get the slot we see in Puni, says JT. It's literally your own custom server to customize. You can add and subtract anybody you want. You can add in everybody from Puni except for HoloLive, therefore fixing the game. It's baby's first gacha, says Cowboy. No, it is the grandpa gacha, Neil. It is the OG gacha. Next to Fake Grand Order and Grand Blue Fantasy and Monster Strike and Puzzles and Dragons. It deserves more respect than baby's first gacha. It formed what gachas were. Each of your yokai friends has an extra special secret move. Anything you think your favorite gacha invented was actually taken from one of those games I just listed. Oh, you mean your first gacha? Oh, usually baby's first means like this game is simple and bad. That's so funny. I think it was my first gacha too, like before I really understood what the concept was. You know what I mean? I really think it was. I sort of associated gachas with Yokai Watch, and then I discovered Grand Blue Fantasy and Idolmaster from there. Swell Terrier, he was so strong. When it's full, you can unleash their ultimate move. Let's pop those Wibwobs and fill that gauge. Poison Fury! I swear the sound effect is in the game. Do you guys want to restart and see if the sound comes back? Because I got it to work at one point. But this is just like a random app that I'm using to run it. So it might not be, you know, the most compatible or whatever. Slurpant meta. Here we go. Little Leafy. In this lesson, we're going to learn about ultimate moves. Oh, we already did that. Okay, go. Look, look. Those Wibwobs are itching for action. Well, what are you waiting for? Unleash that ultimate move. The sound is perfectly functional. You've come a long way, Little Leafy. You're welcome, by the way. I think it's time to teach you a little technique only the pros know. 2 or more Wibwobs pot within 3 seconds starts a combo. Not only do combos increase the amount of damage you do, they also boost your store. Reach for the scars, kid. Dude, crazy Sonic reference. I'm sorry, I'm not funny. I don't know how to feel about how most of the new yokai looks, says JT Dog. I mean, yeah. So the common joke from Japanese fans of Yokai Watch is this isn't Yokai Watch anymore, is what they say. That's usually what they say. Or lately they've been saying we're finally playing Yokai Watch again when we get a good yokai themed event. It's kind of funny. Okay. I'm sensing a seriously strong presence near the school. It's a bots yokai, or my wisp isn't white. Whoa there, Whisper. Don't get your white wisp on me. Can we crank? Without the white wisp everywhere. Mm-mm. Spirits. So this is a visual glitch, but I wanted to show it to you guys. It's not actually one. Why? I don't think. Yeah. But we need spirits to keep playing. Spirit economy goes crazy in early Wibwob. Do you need a bless up of some spirits? Asked Huffman. Look, I wasn't going to ask for the MiHoYo classic of just like randomly giving a bunch of currency to streamers. But level 5 did do that for Fantasy Life Online, is all I'm saying. And it would be a shame if I literally couldn't play the game because I have 0 spirit, please. What's up, Lexpex? Thanks for joining. Thank you guys for coming. Drop your FC. I'll get you all right. Okay, thank you so much. The Dev Huffman. We're testing the game. So all progress is going to be wiped. It's a beta test after all. We're going through. I heard there's a really funny glitch if you get to McCracken. His first and second forms spawn at the same time, is what someone said. Sounds kind of funny to me. I'm going to need the Robot Watch video on the hidden stages. Finish! After this, you get cranks, says Charlie. I was thinking so because we get befriends from Smoopy, right? Look at the Whipwop befriend. It works. At one point, it wasn't working, and Huffman and Darkcraft and Hardy fixed it. Really cool, dude. This guy's so awesome. Oh, you're so big and strong. Will you look after me, please? You are now friends with Shmoopy. Shmoopy's details have been added to the yokai medallion. I like Shmoopy. I get why people think Shmoopy is cute, but I think that some of the later yokai are, like, cuter than Shmoopy. I don't know. I'm not a hater. Oh, I just can't wait to try the Crankakai. I love surprises. Am I the only one who likes Puppy Nyan? It's a cat and a dog? Come on. Turning that wheel makes my heart wibble wobble. Stop. This is awesome. It's so funny seeing all this again. I'm so happy to see all this. This is so fun. The Crankakai option has been added to the menu. This is so nostalgic. It's crazy. You made friends with Shmoopy. The Crankakai option has been added to the menu. Okay. Puppy Nyan's cute, says Cowboy, right? Okay. Wobbleon and Wibble Coma. Yes, they are so cute. They're adorable. Now this is it's gambling. The Crankakai, unregulated even. It takes Y money and special coins. What do you get when you crank it? Only one way to find out. Hipster Sephiroth, welcome back. You played the original Wibwob with us. You seriously did. Pop that coin you got in and give it a whirl. Let's go gambling. Is it possible to port over the starter thing from Puni where they let you reset for your starter yokai? Like the reroll thing? Timid Evil jumps out to meet you. He ported over Selectacoins today. I like died, man. It was crazy, dude. And he was like, I don't know if we could do the Selectacoins. And then like an hour later, he's like, guys, I made a Selectacoin for Wibwob. And it has like Snartle and stuff in it. It's so cool. You gave me the fright of my life. You could have warned me you were coming. Funny to say it's Sergeant Jace from Wibwob. I was a huge fan back then and still am addicted. JT, thank you so much for still being around. Seriously. It's people like you that make it worth it. Sometimes I'm like, man, I've been doing YouTube for a while. What the heck have I been doing? Reconnecting with people like you is really cool. Where can I download it? It's secret because they're beta testing. As you can see, the sound isn't working. So, you know, if they made it available to everyone, it would just be like, oh my God, it doesn't work. Oh no. So they're fixing it and it's open source, so nothing to fear. Beating bosses can earn you extremely special coins. Is this the death of Puni? Welcome back, Sheekerp. Low key, you can self-host Puni and get all the paid characters. So it might, you know. Those five-star beauties will crank out nothing but rare yokai. So do your best to beat the boss up ahead and earn one. Befriendable bosses. Yeah, so he's working. Why is the Oni crank 6,000? Dude, it was 4,500 in Puni. I forgot Wibwob made it 6,000. No way, dude. I totally forgot about that. Wibwob was crazy, man. Wibwob was so interesting. If you're curious why it's not being open to the public, they have very good reasons for it, guys. Don't worry. They're working on it. It's a bug. It's 4,500 still. What's up, Star by Tayluna? You finished some chores and you can watch? And it's your childhood. Yep, it's back. Okay, so I spent money on spirits for some reason. Oh, I gotta... Oh, yeah, so this is a glitch. Don't take his medal. Don't take his medal. It's a trick. It's a trick. Don't do it. Don't do it. You have to say no 3 times, he said. I think. What's up, Steven McSteve? I made my own VTuber setup in Unity, like the game engine. I'm like a virtual game character now. Kind of cool, right? Based on my fantasy life character. Don't. You have to say no again. Yes, it works. Guys, the secret technique. The secret Orkanos bypass speedrun technique. No crash %. We did it. Bosses are not befriendable in Puni usually, but there was an event to make them befriendable, and the admin is going to make it permanent because why not? I believe. What do we have here? You can find... No, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. But where's my profile? Okay. And then give me a better icon. I want the Inazuma icons. Port over a bunch of icons and make them free. Like starter missions. Low key. Not saying you gotta. But where is Y Gakuen? Where is Benimaru? Where is Wild Boy? I don't even think they got icons. You remember when the Slimeamander Befriend launched and you grinded it? I do too, Taluna. It was so interesting. I even wrote articles about it on my website, Mount Wildwood. Yeah, give me... Don't... I mean, I was going to say that collab icons are asking for trouble, but let's be real. No one cares. Like, either the game gets taken down or it doesn't. Restart your game, says Huffman. Uh-oh. Airdrop! Fortnite, Apex. I don't play either. I can't make this joke properly. You can search other players in the friends app? Like their username? That would be a wicked change. But then there would be multiple people with the same name. Like I have multiple 101 Leafies already. Oh, holy crap, I just noticed. We have 999 spirit now. Thank you, Zura. Guys, progress will be white because it's a beta test. Don't worry. There's no unfair advantage here. We're just playing to test it. I've played through this game on a million different files, so. Thank you so much. Let's keep going. And hopefully make enough to crank. Here we go. QB Kitsune Snake, welcome back. They say, I hope this doesn't get destroyed by level 5. They can't. It's already past the point of no return. It's open source and it's all out there. They're just bug fixing it now. Steven asks, is it possible to sign up for this? At the moment, they don't need any more signups. It's pretty quick to progress through the existing Wibble Wobble content. They kind of have more players than they need at the moment. So they're just keeping it on the, like, low server costs until the bugs are fixed. You know what I mean? We don't want to pressure them too much. Do you guys remember when they sold the Super Soul Secrets for, look at the ball maker, it works, for $7 in Wibwob? JT, don't say that. You'll get them in trouble. You can't offer them money or they'll get in trouble. They don't accept money because they can't. So don't give the implication that they do. Yeah. Have you heard about Turtle WoW or whatever? I don't know. I don't play World of Warcraft. But that was a huge thing recently. Private server got taken down. Why? Because they had like a Patreon or something. And they were closed source. Basically the opposite of this project. Same thing with the Yokai 2 remake. They were closed source and redistributing the assets openly. Joker, what's up? Since today or yesterday, Hichodama recovers in real time. Thank you so much, StarCraft. That's a great change. You get one every 5 minutes or something. So everyone will be able to play this in, like, I don't know. Zura, when would you say? Honestly, I feel like it's coming along quicker than you guys expected. I don't want to say a week, but definitely sometime in June, right? Will it work on iOS? So, rumor has it somebody is able to dump the old Wibwob thing because they have it on their iPad. We got the IPA already, says Huffman. There you go. iOS version comes day 1, says Huffman. There you go. The goats. Molduga, what's up? Wibwob in 2026. What year is it? Did Wibwob have any collabs? I was going to make a joke, but no, it really didn't. Hungry, maybe a new friend will help stave off these pangs. You are now friends with Hungramps. Toast, there's no IPA yet. It's private right now. So hungry. What I wouldn't do for a rice ball. Guys, what's the hidden stage? You made friends with Hungramps. The item option has been added to the menu. What's with the 18 notifications in the inbox? Yeah, Liberty Neon SS was a collab with me and our community. They had a conference call with me, and you know, we decided the direction for the event and what they were going to do and what would make the players happy. And it was all for the r/Yokai Watch community and stuff. We were like the only people who played the freaking game. We call it the Mount Wildwood community. And the backbone of that was Ghostly Meyer, who not many people remember because he liked to be in the shadows, but he was a super huge part of it. Robert, Neon. People remember Goat and Pigare and Johnny. And that was kind of the Wibble Wobble group. Here we go. Yeah, they've all moved on to better things. What does that say about me? What the heck? Oh, well, I'm trying to make a game now, at least. Here we go. You didn't have a smartphone at the time, so you couldn't play the game? You hope Goat is okay? Goat vanished because he didn't want to put up with all of the toxic, crazy crap that I always complain about from the yokai community. I've been putting up with it for 8 years, and I'm like so tired of it. There are some seriously insane people. They obsess over bullying and even making videos to get popularity just from being mean to me. See Tuna Palooga. And so it's just too much, dude. That's why uh you know, Filthy Goat was married. He had kids. He has kids. He is married. And he stepped away from kids being bullies for no reason to just focus on his real life. Isn't that winning? There are always people who, once you start doing something, you kind of have to keep going. And I definitely feel that pressure with YouTube. I want to keep making videos. And obviously, like here, I'm streaming WibWob. But also, it's sort of been a month since I published anything on YouTube. And that's because I've been working on my game. And I just think it's going to breed a much more positive environment if I sort of pursue that and doing game devlogs on Unity and stuff. It's very inspired by yokai. You go, there's a magical world. You befriend the spirits. You know what I'm doing, right? And so it's going to be super fun. You found your way to a hidden stage, I see. These are uncovered when you accomplish certain achievements. They're tough, though, so don't be afraid to save them for later. I don't know if we can take this on, honestly. Kat says everyone should pursue what makes them happiness. That's kind of what all the songs in the video games I like say. So I've been trying to remind myself that. I want to make a game outside of school before the end of the year, says Warlock. I feel like there are two parts of the yokai community. Like 90% of the yokai community is kind of being bullies to each other. But then 10% of the yokai community, we're all kind of getting into game dev. And I already have been for a while, but not necessarily independently. Especially sometimes you're under contracts where when you sign on for your salary, they say, we own anything that you make on or off the clock, just in case of like, I don't know, creative, if they publish something that's similar to what you publish, right? There is a situation with this with Blue Archive and like some Stellar Sora thing they were making. If you guys heard about that, there was a huge incident over that. And so that's why those contracts exist. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you have like bottom of the iceberg gotcha knowledge. But yeah, now I'm doing my own thing. And I'm doing all the drawings, no AI, blah, blah, blah. Timidevil, huh? What does he do? Holy crap, he's a hider for 15 seconds? Holy overpowered. Yo! We're blasting off with this one. Plus 3,000 more yokai games on Roblox that will never get finished, says Soy Guapo. So many people kept DMing me saying to do Roblox over the years. I kept getting distracted by Roblox. And every time I tried to make something on Roblox, I learned something. Roblox is so bad to make games in, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. It is so bad. It is so awkward and clunky. and they use AI to moderate what you upload, and they will ban you if the AI thinks that it's something, like, naughty when it's not. Like, if you upload anything skin colored, it's gonna think it's a naked, like, penis or something, you know what I mean? Like Roblox has gone downhill so many dumb updates, says Charlie. I know, right? Are all yokai players game devs now? I'm going to college next year and want to do game design as Super Tiger. You know, it's what a lot of us have always wanted to do. And so I sort of entered that industry, more so toy industry, while working on related games like 6 years ago now. And then, you know, I've done various things since then. I used to talk more about what I do, but then there was a huge stalking incident in person because it was like really obvious the office that I was working on. Um, and so now I'm just kind of like, well, I'll talk about that stuff, but I get really antsy when it comes to talking about other things, for obvious reasons. But now I'm like trying to really focus on making my own game because I think that would be really cool for a lot of people. I have my own sort. A lot of people always ask me, Leafy, do you have any yokai OCs? Yes, I do. I have like a encyclopedia of around 50 right now that are going to be in the game, and they're not recolors or anything. Um, and there are like I have a lot of things that are in beta right now, right? And so like Yokai Watch changed all of its tribes before it released, and I'm probably going to do the same thing. Right now they're based on the 5 senses, but I think that some people are going to find that way too obtuse, right? It's just a strange concept, like scent and sound. But I also think that it makes sense because a lot of people think that sound should be a Pokemon type. So when I think about that, it might be decent. It'll make more sense when you see it in context in the game. I really like Digimon, but Digimon Tamers has a really specific setting that's separate from all of the other Digimon shows, if you know what I mean. That's actually canon. And its take on Digimon is so different. I'm sort of inspired by that. I think there's room for a story that sort of talks about all the crazy stuff I've been through, and you guys have seen it along with me. Yokai Watch is really fun and funny with the way that it parodies like real things that you see in real life. But I don't think Yokai Watch lived long enough to do all of the ideas that fit the modern day that a lot of us have had, right? So at this point, I think there's room for a lot of like fan made Yokai Watch kind of games, and that's why I'm trying to pursue that. For a while, I wanted to do it, but I was sort of afraid that it would be like, oh, you're copying them. But at this point, a lot of indie games have succeeded while just copying one to one, and people really like it. And so I'm kind of just trying to start off like that without worrying about the details. I feel like someone will like it. It's going to be, you know, free. It's a roguelike kind of style Puni. And then there's going to be a bonus, like, permanent story progression thing. You did well. Ming, let's be friends, Ming Ming. Yeah, so my game is a roguelike, and then there's like a bonus permanent story mode for people like Wibble, exactly what we're doing like this. I'm kind of modeling it after. But I kind of consider that to be a bonus mode to the roguelike. I just know that some people like hate roguelikes. And so there should be a permanent story mode too, right? Why is Timidevil so goated? Asks Huffman. He's a hider, which is just fundamentally overpowered in this type of game. And they weren't really considering it back then. And so their only solution is to entirely disable this ultimate on harder stages. He makes it impossible for his Puni to drop for 15 seconds at the base level. Pretty sure it's like 20 when you upgrade it. It's super strong. Because then you only have 4 block types falling instead of 5. And so all of your links are going to be like fundamentally longer if you think about it. Just the very base part of your link is going to be like 1 or 2 longer before you even have to think about anything else. And it lasts for so long, just a ridiculous amount of time. That's why they moved to select poppers. where it's sort of like the hider effect, but only for the initial pop. Back at the start of the stream, you thought this was a paid server? God, no. This is a free open source fan server. I have no involvement in the programming. It is free and open source. Hemo the Hero DM'd it to me, if you guys know who that is. My game, Steam release, the page is going to go up at the end of next month. I'm in like the approval process for the page now. That's why I'm starting to talk about it, because I was like, okay, I'm not going to talk about it until I know that it's going to happen. Like, development is going well and stuff. Now everything's pretty spot on. I'm pretty excited about it. There's just a lot of like placeholders and stuff. So I can't really show much. So trailer next month for my game, Steam page next month for my game, and closed beta in July. I can't post the closed beta to Steam until July, but my members are on like a little Discord server. And so I'll upload the demo early, like during next month, so you guys can try it. Don't worry about Y money for now. Let's go shopping. And the initial demo, like it's called version 0.01. It's just score attack with a static team. So it's like you have a tap popper, right? The tap inflator. You have like a random popper. You have a booster. You have which one didn't I list? You have like a ball popper or something, because I think they're fun. And so there's like a kitsune girl, like QB, but it's like a girl. And then there's like a monster kind of guy. And then there's like one of the watchers, you could say. She has a pony. And the mascot, I've always liked huskies, and I've always had a husky plushie that I really like since I was little. And so the mascot is based on like this husky plushie that I've had for like 15 years. You can examine and use our beloved belongings too. Using items is unbelievably easy. Just pick the object in question and tap use. And since he's a plushie, his ultimate is he gives you stuffing full of love on the board, and he inflates your guys and boosts them. Or something, you'll see. Caden? Because he's the goat? Hey, where's Timidevil? Here he is. Ah! What do you mean unimplemented item? It's the tutorial item. Okay. Seeing Wibwob error messages is kind of cursed, right? You never really saw this sort of thing. Wait, in Wibwob you totally did. In Puni not so much, but in Wibwob, remember Chimera being labeled as like, what did they do? It was really funny. They would just mislabel yokai all the time. Yeah, game without Y points is surreal to see. This is a custom message from the server. Using items is just not working. That is funny. So the actual lore on the no leaks rule comes from how all the way back during the Wibwob days, we already knew all of the URLs for NHN servers, and they actually uploaded stuff weeks in advance because they didn't think anybody knew how to see it. And so it was literally, copyrighted, unreleased assets pulled from somebody's private servers that were accidentally public. Whoa, that is totally different from data mining the update after it releases, right? Eventually, the two kind of got conflated. Wildwood lore. Wibble Wobble anti-piracy creepypasta. Oh, that would be so funny to mod in, dude. During Popcorn Scramble, did you ever get kicked out during a scramble period to get a Japanese Sangokushi result screen? They had a lot of weird glitches in Wibble Wobble. I think I remember what you're talking about vaguely. There were definitely Sangokushi assets that people got to appear. And they were like, oh my god, they're localizing it. And it was like, no, not really. It's just there. Okay, it's back. Palisol is going to destroy us. Do you remember when Wibwob first launched and it was like, oh my god, we have Yokai Watch 2 localized names. They're localizing Yokai Watch 2. So I actually got to talk to Level 5 about this. And Level 5, the CEO of Level 5, Abby, actually did confirm to me directly. He said they purposely put out Wibble Wobble with the localized Yokai 2 names before revealing Yokai 2's localization because they wanted to try and hype people up that way while knowing that they weren't really ready to actually announce Yokai 2 yet. And so if you're ever wondering if it was on purpose, it was. It wasn't like, oh my god, they accidentally confirmed it. Befriending glitch, they're going to try and fix it. You look like fun, let's be pals. That's actually crazy. I always wondered that, says Kat. Yep, pretty interesting. Wiglin, Steppa, and Rith. Oh god. They're too powerful. Yeah, Kabuking was actually called Kabukiroid, like the right name in Wibwob. But I guess it was too long for the 3DS, so they shortened it to Kabuking. Weird. Also, you never know which names were changed because they were trying to trademark them, you know? Okay? Playing this with a stylus is really fun. This is how I used to do it, too. So one thing that people are wondering is how many changes is the so-called official private server going to make? I have no clue. I think it's a super slippery slope the moment you start to change things. Like faux Kappa, everybody agrees should be changed to Kappa. But at that point, I think that you should be changing Hardy Hound to Mighty Dog if you're doing that. And a lot of people are going to get upset by that. I think there's no difference, though. That's a debate in itself. At that point, just don't change anything, right? It's too much. You remember those late nights trying to hit top 250 in events with your poppers and not the direct attackers? JT Dog, you remember the struggles. The Unikir in top 5 was insane. Red J and Mighty Dog I like, but Rubius J and Hardy Hound grew on me. Yeah, I mean, putting the original names aside, they're not bad. And so they sound nice after a while, right? That's kind of the point I'm making. Like, at this point, we're kind of used to them and they're not the worst, but then also, like, Puni has a bunch of different versions of each character, right? I spy with my little eye something beginning with boss. Too much to take, that's right. And a 3-headed boss at that. Look at him. Oh my god, there he is. If you can't hit the correct head, you won't be damaging this guy. And you'll need to get its HP down to 0 in order to win. Better get to work. Hit the correct head, take it down, and walk away with a 5-star coin. Kiluna says, Mighty Dog's a great name. Hardy Hound sounds cool, but I prefer the JP names more. Yeah, me too. Ultimately, the original's the original. If the original sucks more, then that's, like, still the identity of the game. You know those guys who, like, paint over the old paintings to restore them, and it's just totally their own work, and it looks like crap? That's kind of what I think of when people change too much about the original game. Here we go. The God of Yokai 2 competitive. I remember that, Charlie. All our streams and the articles and tournaments I did for Mount Wildwood, my website. That was super fun. They should just make Yokai 2 for Switch. Go. Oh, crap, man. So you actually don't want to use damage during Fever for Slimeamander, or it will get divided to the invincible targets, the heads. Whack! So tiresome! Get out of the way! Yokai Watch's dub has a certain appeal to it. And by certain, I mean... certain. Oh crap, I wasn't targeting the right thing because I was thinking about yokai. I love it. We gotta get to Burley so we unlock missions. Okay. Here we go. Nomi power. Innocent world. I don't know. Oh yeah, Mass Mutterer or Wibwob befriend dialogue. Doesn't he say like hell yeah or something? I forget. Don't forget Snidewinder. Mission menu appears, but the missions themselves don't register, says Zera. Uh-oh. That's a shame. Guys, if you could see any... Oh, he says, I've fallen for you. Damn it. Instead of doggone it, he just goes, damn it. I forgot about this. Wibble was so funny. Yeah, missions are a priority because they contribute so much to progression, says Huffman. Okay, yeah. He's the lead dev. Jolly good show. That means you can move on to the next area. Next up, my Wildwood. He said it. Don't spare the horses. You'll want to use the 5-star coin first. Oh, and there's something else. Guys, can we get some boosts for Mount Wildwood so I don't have to pay for the boost anymore? It actually sucks. Did you see the manhole cover we passed? You can use that to get into a lovely sewer. The yokai there are tough, that's for certain. But I can smell something delicious down there. Finished within 250 seconds. Hidden route has opened. We can go to the sewers! Look, we can talk to the guys. Thanks a million billion for playing. Why not write a nice review? I can think of a few reasons why not, actually. Nate and I are neighbors. Oh my god. The nostalgia. We can go to other maps! It's locked. We can't go any further. Jiwanyan! Uh-oh. That sweet magic. The rust in the air. Those, much stronger yokai. Yokai you won't find anywhere else. Oh, and this just in. Incredible. Apparently there's a priceless treasure here. All you need to do is get to the very end and beat the yokai you find there. Easy peasy. It's a Soul Secrets. And when you do, you'll receive, oh my, a book of Soul Secrets. Let's get to it. Ask yokai for help doesn't work. Only Y money does for unlocking maps. This will be fixed tomorrow. Uh-oh. Thank you, Hoffman. Let's unlock Mount Wildwood. Can you play Score Attack yet? Nope. Score Attack crashes the game, but it's an easy fix, says Huffman. Just a thought, what if Score Attack refreshed every day? And people just get rewards every day for playing Score Attack. Like, yeah, like it rotates by day of the week. And you just get the bosses every day instead of... Because otherwise, it's like a 4-month period. There are like 16 Score Attack bosses. The Busters 1 and the Busters 2 ones together. The inbox is a glitch. There's nothing in it. If it's daily, then it's a 2-week period. if score attack rotates daily. Then it's a 2-week period before before the full rotation repeats. It's like a lot of yokai still. Is Burley here? Guys, I have a suggestion to fix the inbox issue. Just give people 18 different things every time they log in, and it's not a visual glitch anymore. Easy fix. Huh? Where can I download this, S. Jake? It's closed beta for now. When it's out, I'll tell you. It's the buffest Oni, Burley. Here he is. Is it possible to port over the profile plates and stuff? Like the new profile system? After seeing the select a coin, I'm just going to ask about everything now. That was some wizardry there. Zura, can you gift yokai? I actually never got Liberty non-SS in the original game. I never used Liberty non-SS on stream, even though I was freaking a part of the event design. I never befriended him. I want to show people that he's in the game. Can you just give him to me and reset my file after this, if it's unfair? You don't have it implemented in my admin tools. Okay. Because we haven't really shown anything unique to Wibble on the stream yet. If there was like Mimikin or something. Mimic! You can add it? That would be kind of cool. No pressure. The unique thing is that we're happy, says Warlock. That's true. You need some exercise, soldier. Time to take on a mission or two. Oh, you fixed the inbox bug. Nice, Huffman. Let's go. The rewards are worth the pain. Go check them out. You know, that one aged pretty well when you think about Puni missions. That's hilarious. Okay. Missions. These are challenges. Take a look when you're feeling feisty. So the missions don't work? Low-key, you should like 10x these rewards, if we're being real. These are gacha game tier rewards, not real game tier rewards. I'm kind of joking, but... One spirit? That's a gacha game mission, not a real game mission. Wobble HQ, is it already in? It was available for like a month before the game shut down. It was super quick, man. We don't get watches until San Fantastico, yeah. Shobonyan. I forgot that's what Robonyan USA is called. Every map is available, says Huffman. Are any of the event maps up yet? Some maps are more broken than others. I see. Because, like, the Sangokshi maps, okay? Hear me out. The Sangokshi maps don't have anybody OP, but they have unique visual reskins of existing yokai from Wibble. It would be kind of hype to have that permanently available at the start. As, like, an alternate progression. Especially because they translated the assets anyways. Oop. You'll do items that transport you to the event maps. That makes sense. Can you do an infinite use item? That'd be kind of cool. Infinite use items are possible. Okay. You can't give yokai? That's fine. Do you have any Selectacoins or something? Like something with the orange or something? Or just the passes? You have an idea. Pass airdrop? Fruit airdrop, dude? Aromatic grapes airdrop? Is that what they're called? The aromatic grapes? This project will not be available in 1 to 2 weeks. Nobody said that. I said this project is progressing so quickly that it's going to be totally different next week. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was playable. That is totally different from saying, guys, I have an announcement. I was just giving them a compliment. Sorry. Dark Neon So-So is better Mystery Way. I forgot about this map. Enlighten me. Okay. That is one innocent world there. Yeah, you'll be able to play all the events. That's kind of what we're chatting about here. They're working on adding the events, both from Wibwob and Puni. Did you own the Wibwob plushies? I always wanted to get them, and then I never did by the time they disappeared. My bad. Okay. Yeah, you have to make it go away every time. He said he fixed it. Can I restart the game? Oh, Zero, do you know how to activate the VIP things? Can you just activate VIP for everybody when they log in? Normally, if you have VIP, the game will just gift you the yokai the moment you create your account. Can you just give everyone the freaking... That'd be really funny. What is the VIP thing? If you buy stuff, then your account goes up in VIP. I'm like lagging right now. Okay. He's also a hider. You can only have one active at once. Spemp is goated. Pananoka was $800. I know because my friend got him. The fix is not on the hosted server. It's only on your PC. Oh, I see. What do you mean 800 smackaroonies? It happens over time. The thing with Wibwob is it didn't really have time. Pony's been around for 10 years. Some of us have been playing Pony for 10 years. If each event is like, oh, I'll toss $5 at it, that adds up over 10 years. Oops. Don't ask me. VIP for committing to GitHub. How to lower the quality of your commits in one step. Incentivize them. I regret getting a Gemyon S rank after 5 years, says JT. I'm putting together a team. Here we go. Go Draggy Stone. What was that? There he goes. Boom, easy linking. There are no skills in the game right now. So hiders go really hard. Before going into the next stage, restart your game and check your items. That sounds good to me, guys. Oh yeah, there's also the VIP gotcha. They call it that externally too. They have like a logo for it, dude. Like, can join mirrors together, you know. Yes, here we go. Okay. Restart. Something like that. Does the dev post the game's progress anywhere? Asked Guribone. For this server? No, it's a secret. He's never posted it anywhere. Or something like that. I may have been told to say that. Do we have a release date? No. But it's open source, so you know. He'll put it up eventually. He's doing something. He's giving us something, guys. You guys are curious about the game, so he's going to let you take a look. It's not available for everyone to play yet, but, you know. I'm sort of collaborating with him to do what we can here. So you guys can sort of see the game. The sound doesn't even work. So if he was to distribute it to everyone, he'd get a lot of complaints and people would be really mean. Expectations are high when something's publicly available. We know this from other fan projects. This is not the first fan project ever. That screenshot I saw on Twitter was real, says Jimmy Miss. Everything on Twitter is AI and generated by Grok. Putting that aside, sure. Yeah, it was probably real. It says tap the screen. Can you port over the other title screens? I want the Gakko and Y title screen back. If I ran Wibwob, it would be all Gakko and Y, the entire Y School Heroes, the entire game. Liberty Jinpei. Dude, if Liberty Now was in Y School Heroes, what would the character be? The way Level 5 has never acknowledged Liberty Nun in any other media is really sad. Okay, it should work now, thank you. Let's check. Every event is a new Jiva. No messages. But it should just be in the inventory, whatever you gave, right? Ooh! Guys, what's this? Thank you so much. Libertinian SS Pass. Holy nostalgia. No way, dude. It's a Libertinian SS Pass after 8 years. I feel like I'm reclaiming something that was taken from me because I never befriended him. You can use it, it works. Thank you so much. Let's try it out. We have a 5-star coin. See if we get anybody, you know, to help us. Copperlead, he's not going to do much. Well, you're very impressive. Let's become friends. We got him. It works and it won't consume? Seriously? The beta bug testing, Liberty Non SS Pass. Don't get too jealous. Beta progress will be wiped. But this is to demonstrate to you guys the true potential of this private server. I believe he set the befriend rate to SS rank for 50%, to be fair. Liberty Room, it's here. It says it in English and everything. I missed these streams, says Warlock. We're so back. Oh my god, look at the everything. It's all back. This is so nostalgic. Nice work. Now that I've become SS, nobody can compete with me. Take a look at my meowsing power. Liberty Nyan SS. He likes ice cream. We did it. We can buy, like, base ice cream. Does food work? I don't think food works. Hang on. He became SS ranked. Yeah, food doesn't change anything. Puni Emu does not have config data for this stage ID. It consumes Hitodama instead of the pass. That's genius. Because the pass doesn't consume unless it's the stage cost. He's adding the map. He's got this. Liberty Room. This is crazy. Look at it. It's been so long since we could even see the animation. We're capturing this in super high resolution. Guys, look at this. I'm rendering this right now in 2026. This is not archival footage. He's fixing the stage. It's so weird to see it in English. Yeah, I mean, Liberty Neon SS was only in English, but I know what you mean. It refers to Puni. Some people didn't even discover Yokai Watch until after Wibble Wobble closed, which is so sad. Molduga doesn't remember Liberty Neon? That's so sad. It was something that Level 5 made for us, the community, to try and engage us more with something special for us. Or so they told me. It really worked for us, but the thing is they never sold anything. They never made money. They didn't have a product. It's not like there was a Liberty Neon starter pack like they sell for Puni now. Puni learned to survive by selling things. Wibwob never had the chance to try. So nostalgic. Okay, we gotta restart the game now. And the stage will work. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I have the Liberty Neon medal. I got it a couple years ago. It was like $50. I guess now it's a few hundred. It used to be cheap for a really long time, dude. Huffman says he added it and made it a default befriend just to show you guys, and he's gonna wipe it afterwards so it's not unfair to anybody, all right? I'm not gonna be special and have him forever. But I do want to show him to you guys because I never even got the opportunity to try him myself back in the day. We tried so hard to befriend him. I guess I got him at the end. I got him at the end when they put him in the crank. Oh, it's still not up. So in case you're wondering why you can't play, you know, it's in testing. Why money transfusion? I'm anemic. Doctor. It's what Hemel the Hero would do. Smash Bro, what's up? I ended up cranking Liberty Non SS and Komashura. I couldn't get the hot dog. Oh, Small Terrier. The Thanksgiving coin! Komachiro ate it too much turkey! The divide is if you find that funny or not, if you get it. Well, we have the OG gacha. They have like everything in the gacha. The pool is kind of big. But bigger pool means they can do more handouts without impacting balance, right? Oni gacha's right here. It works. Listing the contents does not work. Would you like to buy some Y money? What happens if I do that? What happens if I try to buy Y money? Does it like try to send me to Google Play? I'm going to need that Christmas Scramble Battle event around December, says Warlock. The nostalgia is going to go insane. I'm going to ascend to a higher plane of existence. Was Super Fever even implemented into Wibwob? Can you backport Hovernyon Santa or no, dude? I don't think they implemented Super Fever in Wibwob. They replaced it when somebody would have had it. Yeah, that's not working. Do other stuff? Okay. We're going to build up to a crank here, guys. Can we warp anywhere? Aw. Let me warp to Sangokshi. Guys, I'm going to try to set up Puni private host. For my archive project, Smash Bros here, I even tried to loop him into helping me with the animation archive project, if you remember this, dude. I was like, dude, I'm trying to record like every Ultimate for Puni in 4K. Mr. Necky! Guys, Mr. Necky will finally be on the channel. My actual vision was to like make a database for the animations and then hook it up to Wildwood. I never did it. A lot of people were like threatening to scrape it with AI and stuff. It's weird. Right now it costs $10 a month to host. If you think about how I've been hosting it for 8 years, that's actually a lot. And so I don't want to boost it by anything. I feel like it would go up to like $50 a month or something. There are better ways to host it. I'm really bad at that stuff. I just like never bothered to look into it, if you know what I mean. It's just like, whatever. I don't want to do that. That's what I mean when I say I'm bad with it. What's the earliest we can get Tetsuya? He was never implemented into Wibwob, but he was in Puni. They ran the event that he was in, but the basically in Puni they ran the event like 3 times, and he was implemented like the second time that they added the event, and Wibwob only ran it the first time, and they did like they replaced all the Momotaro Nyan with Fruit Nyan because they thought the audience would like it more, or something. It was weird. I'm dropping so much lore really quick here, dude. Network error. So I had an epiphany the other day regarding Wildwood hosting. I thought, what if I just make an app, like a phone app? Would that get taken down? There are other apps about other games. Yeah, they swapped the peach cat for a kiwi cat. That's a funny way to put it. Momotaro Nyan's still a fruit yawn, idiots. Why do none of my maps work now? Oh, speak of the devil. Whack! What kappa? Spam? Gameplay. Yeah, he's a fruit yawn too. No sound is super weird. Whoa, the spamp animation goes crazy. I didn't know he was built like that. Was that animation is super whatever. Was that the kind of animation that makes you appreciate Pooney's animations? You know what I mean? Like, they've come a very long way. Go. Okay. I don't think the Y money gains are correct. I don't think it's possible to gain that few Y money in one run. 36? Is that even possible? Will updates be posted on Mount Wildwood? So Mount Wildwood is not a Discord for the private server project, but we're Yokai Watch fans, so we'll be discussing it. Make sense? Here we go. Bank breaker. You forgot Discord existed? God, I should do that too, man. That's a great idea. 90% of Discord is like literal children being the worst people known to man and baiting you into stooping down to their level. I think using Discord makes you a worse person, me included. It's something I should really step away from. The issue is everyone insists on using it for everything. So if you just want to use it to stay informed or whatever, there are like, ugh, there's a lot, man. You get roped into a lot when you just try to do a little on Discord. I don't recommend it. Discord and Reddit says we're like, Reddit's gone crazy, man. Reddit's algorithm purposely recommends your post to people who will hate it and insult you because that gets them engagement. Hi to bat. Uh-oh. He's adding Mr. Necky. He's sending Mr. Necky to my inbox. He's giving me the Jiba Hawk Selecticon. People on Reddit just call real art AI now. They call everything AI, even when it's made by humans. It's so demotivating. What point does human-made art have now? Did you guys play Expedition 33? That one amazing journal left by Renoir? I won't spoil it. Libertyon should work perfectly now, says Huffman. Okay. I played Expedition 33. Who is your favorite character, SX Lotto? That's a great question. Mine was actually Renoir. I'm serious. I thought he was so interesting. So many it's not JRPGs. So many games in general, okay? Either have the most generic villain ever. Like I played Stellar Blade recently. The story's so bad. Holy crap, dude. The story is so bad. Like so generic, man. And they exposition dump everything right before the final boss. And then he revealed in an interview that they had to do that because of budget cuts. And I'm like, yeah, we can tell, bro. But I don't know if budget would have saved that story. It was really bad, dude. And so Expedition was cool because they set up the sequels. I played it at launch, right? I feel like a lot of people who played the game after it got praise, they didn't like the plot twist because they didn't get it. I played it at launch. I actively anticipated Expedition. And I just thought that the twist is setting up a sequel. Like, isn't that obvious? The sequel is going to be you playing as Clea and fighting the writers. Like, it's so obvious, dude. I don't get everybody getting their knickers in a twist over freaking average JRPG plot twist. Verso was great. Oh my god, my whole game froze. Now, Lune I really liked, but like everybody likes her. Obviously. She's like Blizzy. She floats. You didn't understand the last half? Oh god, I loved the last half. But my friend who I was playing with, like, didn't understand it that much. And so it was fun being like, okay, so here's what's going on. Is this publicly available yet as Thug Hunter? No, as you can see, there's no audio. It's like broken, but they're working on it. Play on Leash was crazy. You're talking about the one that they added post-launch, right? Okay. So I beat everything except Simon, the Super Ultra North Star, or whatever it was. They added like a bonus version of Simon that's just like downright disrespectful, sarcastically. He is crazy, man. But I beat the other ones. So like the Dual East I got on my very first try. It was like I didn't even use cheese strats or anything. It was just like bang, 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 bang. I play on export mode, right? For the smaller parry window. Dual East was just like bang, 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 bang. And then Clea was so hard. Okay, it took me a bit. Clea Unleashed was the one where you have to parry every single attack to even get her shield down, right? And then it goes the party throws Clea off guard and it like wipes her shield and makes it all wibbly wobbly. Is that the fight you're talking about? I locked in for like hours straight when that fight dropped. It was so much fun. That was like the peak of the game. That was so cool. I had to really team build for that and everything. I liked Expedition, and I feel like most of the people who don't like Expedition just didn't play on expert mode. Low key, the game is totally different when you double the parry window. Parrying becomes identical to dodging, which is kind of a lot of people's complaint. And on expert mode, dodging is like a separate command that you want to do when you're not confident in your ability to parry. You got to hedge whether you think you can dodge or whether you think you can parry. And so I would dodge to train myself, and you actually get a swing, swing when you get the perfect dodge anyways. And so we've run into an issue. Can you tell? We do not have the strength to take him down. Even with continues. I don't think. Can we loop Fever? Pause of Fury! Okay, Timid Devil on deck. No Fast Fever makes this really hard, dude. But we can go whack. Like that. Hide Timid Devil. Timid Boo. Boo. Okay. Get the Spence out of the way. And then yawn to the finish here. I'm screwing up the flood here. No. Okay, go! Whack. Pop the big Jeeb. Oh my god, chain the draggy! Chain the draggy! Go, 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 go! Fever. Fever. G-Munyon, pause of Fury! Okay. Go spin! Break that bank! Okay. Oh my god, I loved when Expedition in the thank you update, they added the secret fight that was referencing all of the Elden Ring memes. Where you fight the guy and he's like, see if you can parry my attack. And he like purposely does the funniest animations possible before actually hitting you. It's like all those memes people made about Morgoth at the start of Elden Ring, where he just takes forever to do that one swing and he psychs you out with it. Yeah, it's lagging for some reason. It happens. We got this. Okay. Draggy, go. Timid Devil, hide. Okay, got a little bit of damage from that. Pop. Pause. I'm seeing a Jibanyan here. Go spin! Alright, give me that Jibanyan. Come on. Go. Yes! That was really tight. I did it. Okay. How many continues do we have? Okay, we have 3 continues. We got this. We got this. We got this, guys. We got this. Okay. Liberty non-SS! My revenge is here. Okay. Draggy! Here it is! Finish! Come on. Yes! Yes! We got it! No way, dude! Seriously? Just kidding. It's a guaranteed befriend for bug testing purposes. But it's exciting to finally befriend him, right? It's okay to be free. I will protect your freedom. This implies somebody said it's not okay to be free. What yokai said it's not okay to be free, bro? That's messed up. You are now friends with Liberty non-SS. Here we go. Not bad. You're not too puny, I guess. Puny. If I'm not napping, come try me again. Okay. Here he is! Ultra Liberty Shine. We gotta level him to 2. Take control of the Liberty Shine and pop Yokai Wibwob for a limited time. This Liberty Nyan has obtained ultimate freedom, eating as much premium Nyagenda's ice cream he wants in a day. A localization exclusive parody reference. Finally accessible again after 8 years. It feels like 2, but whatever. I'm old. Whack. Let's try him out. Okay. His soul meter requires a lot, I think. Here we go. Go! Ultra Liberty Shine. Whee! With the special star. Go! Oh my god! The New York skyline! I totally forgot he has that as a part of his attack animation. What? Let's try that again. I hope this doesn't kill. Yeah. Okay. There's his victory animation. Look how cute. It's a completely unique victory animation that they made for us. It's been stuck in Wibble until now. There he goes. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's stream. I think we've done enough testing. Naturally, the game has issues, but they're solving them super fast. I'll be back soon with more content, okay? With love and peace, thanks for watching.